Compared to previous World Cups, something different happened at the 2026 World Cup. Something that had never happened in history. 10 teams from Africa participated in this great tournament, and 9 of them made it to the round of 32. To put this into perspective, you need to know this. Before 2026, only 6 African countries had ever reached the round of 16 in the entire history of the World Cup. A total of 11 times. In this tournament, they broke that record within a single group stage. Africa took points from Brazil, England, Portugal, Spain, Uruguay, and Belgium. This is no longer a surprise. Could this be the beginning of a revolution? Africa's journey at the World Cup has been a long and difficult process. Egypt participated for the first time in 1934. Algeria beat West Germany in 1982. Cameroon knocked out Argentina in 1990. Senegal eliminated France in 2002. Morocco reached the semi-finals in 2022. Every generation and African team surprised the world. But in 2026, this surprise is no longer limited to just one team. So who is Africa's biggest threat in this tournament? Morocco are one of Africa's most mature teams. In 2022, they reached the semi-finals. They beat Spain and Portugal. In 2026, they eliminated the Netherlands on penalties. This is not a coincidence. Hakimi, Saibari, Bouadi, players competing at the biggest clubs in Europe. And the system built by Walid Regragui is one of the most disciplined defensive football structures in the world. Morocco are no longer creating surprises. Morocco are now creating different expectations. Senegal are one of the most dangerous African teams in this tournament. Sadio Mane is still at his peak. Nicholas Jackson has stepped onto the world stage with his performances at Chelsea. Pape Gueye and Nampalys Mendy are building a strong plan in midfield. They put up a great fight even against France in the group stage. They lost 3-2 to Belgium in extra time. But even this defeat showed just how dangerous a team Senegal are. Ivory Coast are the most underrated, dangerous team of this tournament. Sebastian Haller, Wilfried Zaha, Simon Adingra, names capable of troubling any opponent in the attacking line. And they lost 1-2 to Norway but did not make it easy for their opponents. If luck is on their side in the round of 32, they could go as far as the quarter-finals. But Africa's most shocking story does not come from the big names. Cape Verde, an island nation with a population of 500,000. They are participating in the World Cup for the first time, and they made it to the round of 32. This is one of the greatest Cinderella stories in football history. Diego Quina, Ryan Mendes. If there is such a thing as small countries being able to dream big, Cape Verde is the proof of it. South Africa are at the World Cup for the first time since 2010. They were in the same group as host nation Mexico in the opening match, and they made it to the round of 32. Percy Tau Themba Zwane. This team did not come just to participate in the tournament. They came to win the trophy. So why is African football so strong right now? The answer is hidden in 3 factors. First, European experience. More than 80% of the players coming from Africa in 2026 play in Europe's biggest leagues. This means tactical maturity and physical readiness. Second, the generational transition is complete. Morocco's semi-final run in 2022 massively boosted the motivation of an entire generation. The perception of "we can do it too" spread across the entire continent. Third, the existence of the 48-team format. More matches means more opportunities. African teams no longer have to be eliminated with a single defeat in the group stage. But to be honest, challenges still remain. The depth of African teams is still not at the level of Europe's biggest teams. Substitute quality makes a difference at critical moments. And concentration problems sometimes emerge in high-pressure matches. Morocco are the team that has overcome these problems the most. For the others, the road can be harder. African football is in a different place now. When Morocco reached the semi-finals in 2022, the world was surprised. When 9 African teams made it to the round of 32 in 2026, the world understood. This is not a coincidence. This is the result of decades of development, sacrifice, and belief. And if an African team reaches the final in this tournament, this is not just football. This will be the greatest answer a continent has ever given to the world. Which African team do you think will go the furthest in this tournament? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in new videos.